Welcome to BB on Blast, the Battle Back episode where we battle to remember what's happened over
about a week ago, if not more.
No, 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
I'm Lindsay.
No. I'm Gaz.
And I didn't say hello that time.
You didn't either. I realised as well, you've dropped the hello. It's a rebrand.
Hello, we ain't got time for that.
Sick of it, but first.
Yeah, it's like having to say hello, good morning, how are you? What is this?
No one cares.
Polite cast.
How you are. Nobody cares.
Now, Gaz, how are you finding BB19? Is it a trial? Do you feel like you're having to do homework?
No, I'm actually enjoying it.
See, I told you.
You're asking me like it's an appraisal if I've just started a new job.
Yeah. Your objectives for the next 6 weeks are...
I think the cast is really good.
It is, actually.
And what I like about this series is they're a bit like caricatures, aren't they? Like they're all very distinct. Yeah. The way they look, the type of character they are. It's like, where did you find these people? Who is she? Where did you find them?
It is a good cast, actually. You picked a good season to watch.
Where do you find someone like Raven?
Fuck Raven.
She looks like a cartoon.
What about Kevin?
Yeah, Kevin's comedy genius. It's true. Where do you find that? Scouted? Well, can't have applied, surely.
It's like half and half, I think. Ramsey's obviously applied, and he's one of the most boring ones.
He is a waste of space in the house.
Bless him. Anyway, yeah.
How are you finding it?
I love it. I've been really, really enjoying it.
Do you think I've come into it on a good season?
Yeah, I do actually.
Better than last year?
Yeah,
really?
Definitely a lot better. Yeah, it's been good.
Last year was Frankie Grande, was that year before?
No, that was ages ago.
That was the last time I tried to watch it.
Shine bright like a Frankie. Yeah, I don't blame you for stopping. Now, Gaz, we've got a problem on our hands.
What?
We'll talk more about how you're enjoying it.
I can't remember what the fuck happened.
No, we're going for... But back when we last podcasted... Cody was still in the house and hadn't even been evicted.
Now he's back again. Fucking hell.
He was just a mere vetoed, and now he's a...
Oh yeah, bouncing around half-heartedly. Ding, 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 ding.
So the eviction episode, although in our last podcast we were kind of talking as if he'd been evicted already, weren't we?
Because it was an inevitability, wasn't it?
So we won't go...
Who was he up against? I've forgotten.
We won't go mad on the eviction episode.
There with him?
I don't know, we'll find out in a minute. So we had the bit where Jessica and Cody were arguing with Josh, which is quite timely, really. And Cody called Josh a coward, man-child, and a victim. And do you remember any of this?
The meatball thing.
Yeah, what is that meatball thing? I feel like Josh is trying to make that meatball thing a thing, and it's not a thing.
Yeah, it's his catchphrase.
It's shit, though.
He was like kicking Cody when he was down because he'd just been nominated. Yeah. Right? Is it? Has he just been nominated at this time? Can't quite remember.
He was just...
vetoed.
Look, forgive us for this episode, because this was a long, long time ago.
He said...
Who said...
Guess what, Cody? Meatball, you're going this week. That was in the diary room.
Oh, yeah.
And he said that Cody had a smut face. What the fuck was a smut face?
Did he not say smug?
Well, it was a smug, but his thick American accent confused me.
And Cody said he respected Paul for taking the shot and shook Paul's hand. Paul...
Oh, yeah, he called him the other alpha.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of talk of alphas in our Big Brother this year.
Paul versus Cody is a really good storyline, though, isn't it?
It's good versus evil. I said that
last
time.
Yeah, but who's good and who's evil? I feel like it's not clear cut anymore.
Look at those eyes. That can't be good.
But Paul is such a cunt. Come on, you can't still like him now. He's being so annoying.
But look at that waistcoat.
Those shorts and that furry jacket. It's like someone's dared him to wear that.
He looks like out of that what's that thrift store video? What is it? I only got $20 in my pocket. This is fucking awesome. That one.
What the hell is that?
I don't know, something about a fur coat or
Embarrassing. And if it's cold enough that you've got to wear a fur coat, then how can it be warm enough that you're wearing shorts?
Well, it ain't got no sleeves, has it?
You can't. He must have cold legs if he's got a
No.
What's going on?
Because he's got socks up to his calves as well.
He looks like... What are those people where you have the different bodies and the different legs in the game and the different head and it spins round?
Not like... I'm thinking of Guess Who, but it's not.
It's not Guess Who. It's like on a fruit machine.
Mean, yeah.
He's like that and he's got all mixed up.
Yeah.
That sounds like something they do in Big Brother, actually. So then Christmas came back into the house with big news.
She's got to go surgery.
Ching, 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 ching.
She's got to be operated upon.
But she has to have surgery, but she can stay in the game.
Oh, will she stay or will she go?
Yeah. This was before she... oh no, she did say she was staying, didn't she?
She'd already been out once.
Yeah,
right?
that
she
was
had to
it.
phone in her nomination.
Yeah,
was this in this episode?
That's in this episode.
A vote. Oh, is it? Bloody hell! I can't work out where she's been at. I'm sure she's been out more than once.
Well, it's because we don't know where we are in the notes. Anyway, Cody and Jessica looked annoyed when she said she was going to stay.
Isn't that where Cody hopped off? Just before the announcement was over. Yeah. It is, isn't it? I wasn't feeling very sympathetic. Doink, doink, doink.
Julie said that Cody was a dead frog walking. We had a dead man walking in BB19, didn't we?
Nominate for some fucking reason.
Bloody idiot walking. Next, it was Dominic's birthday.
Oh, yeah, and Raven made her the best gluten-free birthday cake that we've ever seen, didn't she?
It looked like a bunch of puke.
It was like a slop cake.
It wasn't a slop cake.
I don't think so.
Looked like it.
I wouldn't have thought slop's gluten-free, would you?
Oh, fuck knows.
Hang on. Didn't Jessica and Christmas have that really awkward conversation in the bedroom?
But I couldn't remember it, so I just
Christmas
over it.
Jessica wouldn't let Christmas talk.
Oh yeah, it's like, let me finish.
Yeah.
Like White D and Gary Busey.
Right, now back to that cake. When that cake came out, Paul was going up to it, commentating on the cake. Did you notice what he was wearing?
Saying what?
I don't know, look at this great gluten-free cake.
I always notice what Paul's wearing.
Did you notice what he was wearing this time?
No.
It looked to me to be wearable tech.
Oh.
It looked like Snapchat glasses.
Really?
Yeah, you know those glasses where they've got they've basically got two yellow lenses each side, and it goes into your Snapchat story. Maybe that's for the Big Brother official Snapchat or something.
So you're not allowed that shit in the Big Brother house?
But I don't really use Snapchat. It's for a different generation.
Too old. I used someone's virtual reality headset at work the other day. Have you ever used that?
Is that a little cardboard box which your phone goes in?
Yeah, but I didn't know it had a phone in it. And I looked through it and I was like, oh, that's amazing. How does that work? And it was my friend Ross, he went, look, it's just got the phone in it. I was like, oh,
it's weird, isn't it? There was putting a phone that close to your eyes.
There was a dinosaur there in it.
Is it
a dinosaur in my office. It was scary. I didn't like that. I don't like it when reality and things get merged together. It's creepy, isn't it? I don't agree with it. Yeah, anyway, that cake looked disgusting. Raven, I've noted, does not look as good when she doesn't have her hair in the buns.
I like the versatility of her hair. She had it down the other day. I thought it looked quite good.
Raven, what's his name? Matt.
Oh, boring showman.
God, they must be the most boring people on the planet. Admittedly, we have not watched much live feeds.
If any. Well, you've watched After Dark.
I've watched about 4 After Dark.
And I watched about 10 minutes yesterday.
I just feel like I know nothing about them whatsoever.
That's true. But
nothing.
They're not getting the airtime because of Paul.
Who are they? They just cling on to each other and nod. Fucking pointless. Anyway. Cody said to Jessica she needs to try and salvage her game. Oh yeah, Jessica was crying because she's not allowed to eat any cake and she has
to sit on lily pads.
Victim croaks. And then Cody said, I didn't take you into consideration. I was selfish and I do regret taking the risk.
It was quite admirable how he started trying to work to salvage Jessica's game before he left.
Yeah,
in a way.
It would have been better if he hadn't, done all that stuff in the first place.
And not told her.
That was what he did. He started throwing Dominic and Mark's name under the bus. Fuck.
Yeah, he did. And he also went and apologised to Christmas for being a jerk and putting her up.
A jerk.
Yeah, he started to put the word out there that it was Mark and Dominique that had suggested putting Christmas up. Now, is that completely false? Because I can't remember.
Yeah, no, it was completely false. Because remember, Cody just made that decision all on his own to backdoor Paul, which was a bit stupid because he didn't realise that he needs the others to vote.
To the entire next week,
with what, Dominique going on?
Yeah.
That? Well, this was when this happened. It was on Dominique's talk show, wasn't it?
I forgot about that talk show. It's a shame that's been cancelled early, isn't it?
I actually watched one of those talk shows on After Dark, and it was quite funny. Kevin was funny. Kevin was all wearing a suit for it. Oh. It was all dressed up in a suit, and Paul's like, "What are you wearing that suit for?" He's like, I'm going on Dominique's talk show.
It's like the late show with James Corden or something.
Yeah, he was like, I'm going to be on TV. And Paul's like, you're always on TV. You're on Big Brother. It's funny. But yeah, so then on Dominic's annoying talk show, she was like, "Oh, any questions from the audience?" And then Josh started having a go at Cody, going blah 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 blah. Oh, Josh said to Cody, "Are you intimidated as a man?" And Cody said, "Josh, you don't exist in my book. I'm not taking any more questions from Josh." I love it. And then Paul got annoyed.
Oh, he said that one or two people knew about the decision in that talk show.
Mark and Dominique.
But that wasn't true.
No, but they still started twitching about it, so more for them.
What did Paul say?
Paul was getting annoyed because Dominique said that there was organically forming teams, and Paul thought that she was highlighting that there was different alliances. But Paul's alliance is the whole house, so I don't know what he's even worried about.
But like, of course they're forming organically.
Exactly,
like,
I know. What? Stupid, isn't it? So then what else? Oh, and then Mark was going to Cody, "Oh, what are you trying to say?" sort of thing. And Cody was like, "That's all I'm saying." Case closed. And then Paul was like, after the talk show's over, "Calm down. He's just trying to drop bombs before he leaves," which is true.
So this was my first live eviction on BBUS, I think. Because the last one, who's the last person who went? That Cameron? No,
Gillian.
I forgot about her. Was that a live eviction too?
I think so.
I don't know why it didn't feel like it. It dawned on me that it seemed that this, and I know now that it is actually a live show.
I don't know why that didn't dawn on you before.
On the previous episode?
Yeah.
I don't know, just because Big Brother Canada say it's live, but it's not live, so I probably assumed that it wasn't, and I wasn't thinking about it because...
So what's the difference?
Well, it actually happened live on TV.
Oh, okay.
And Julie can fluff up and stuff.
Oh yeah,
shit can go wrong.
Yeah, she fucks up.
She can't. Most of the time, when she pronounces her words, it's not clear. She's always been like that. Has she just been too Botox?
I think she just doesn't care.
Doesn't care enough to enunciate.
Yeah, she's just like, yeah, whatever. Cue cards. So Paul said about Dominique in the diary room. I think, was it about Dominique? I'm not sure. Anyway, he said, "You may find yourself on the opposite end of a hosting show, aka
the exit interview with Julie Chen. Yeah.
Please, try hard." And then Christmas was voting remotely from her hospital bed. So Cody's speech, he didn't speak to the house. He just did a speech for his family. And he said, "Don't be a beta."
As opposed to an alpha.
Yeah, he's obsessed with that. He said, "Jessica, thanks for standing side by side with me. I'm humbled. I'm going to miss you a lot." Oh, I've written here, why did
he was against Alex.
Oh.
And
No, and Ramses, because Ramses had to put himself up.
Alex said, "I plan to stay and compete against all of you in a good competitive nature." That's the spirit.
Jolly hockey sticks. Gaz, why do the vetoeds wear red capes? Sounds like the start of a joke, doesn't it? Yeah.
Fuck knows. Why
the
did
vetoeds are such a mystery, aren't they?
It was
we'll never
unexplained.
We'll never get to the bottom of that.
And then I couldn't believe that it didn't end with this eviction. The next episode, I was like, they're still vetoed.
Like on our Big Brothers, the things they say, it lasts a week or whatever. It's over in 10 minutes.
Yeah, but also, surely the eviction dictates the end of a Big Brother week, and that's where you chuck all that stuff out.
Yeah, they were dragging it out a bit too much. Now, the weird thing about the vote was there was 3 people who didn't vote to evict Cody, which was Jessica, obviously. Kevin, that was a tricksy one.
And Christmas by phone.
But why did Christmas not vote to evict Cody?
Sedatives. She's just still coming around.
I think she had some outside information.
Yeah, from the doctor.
Yeah, Ted told her to keep Cody in because he's entertaining. Because it seemed to make no sense because Christmas hates Cody. I don't get that.
Yeah, no, I didn't get that either.
I don't get that at all.
Maybe because he apologised for being a jerk and it won her over.
Just stop saying the word jerk.
Familiarising myself with the American listeners.
So then Cody took off his vetoed outfit before he left. Were you disappointed? Did you want to see him?
Yeah, I didn't want to see him walk out as a vetoed.
Yeah.
In fact, hop out.
Yeah.
I wanted him to have to sit on a lily pad instead of a stool opposite Julie Chen.
And then he said, but just before he left to Jessica, he said, "Will you be my girlfriend?" Aw, that's cute, isn't it?
Yeah, it is cute in a way.
I find them quite romantic. Like you said earlier, they're like
the opposite of the antithesis of Dominica.
They're the evil Dominica.
Yeah.
I do think they seem to really like each other, though. I mean, she basically threw away a whole game for him. What?
I don't know. I can't believe it yet.
I believe it.
Can you imagine seeing it all over Instagram when it's over, like Jamaica?
Can't imagine Cody on Instagram, no. Not really.
I got to know.